Thank you very much. Now we move on to our next news. Pakistani Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar holds talks with top Bangladeshi officials, including Foreign Affairs Advisor Tauhid Hossain in Dhaka. The visit is the highest level since 2012 and is called historic for Pakistan-Bangladesh relations. The two countries discuss boosting trade, economic cooperation, and connectivity. Several agreements are expected and direct Dhaka-Karachi flights are planned. Dar has emphasized Pakistan's commitment to a cooperative, forward-looking relationship. Ties have been improving since Sheikh Hasina fled to India last August, following a mass uprising that shifts Dhaka's foreign policy orientation. Now for this discussion, we are joined by Prashanta Kumar Shil, political commentator, joins us live from Dhaka. Thank you, Prashant, for joining us again. Good to see you. Can you tell us how is this news covered in Bangladesh? Is it welcomed or people are criticizing it? How is it?
You know that from Bangladesh and Pakistan relation, especially in Dhaka Islamabad relation, after 13 years back, you know that is a once upon a time, the historically there is an one country is calling Pakistan and East and West Pakistan. So, but you can see that the present government of interim government of Bangladesh, they haven't built a uh, very shining relations from Pakistan. You know that there is some pulse in Bangladesh, especially the some political party who are talking about the Pakistan ideology, especially in Jamaat Islam and others. Thinking they have a very good bank in Bangladesh and they have a very soft corner in Pakistan. But you know that we have some bargaining issue and revealing issues between Dhaka and also in Islamabad. The three issues, very major issues, and our foreign chief advisor mentioned that from the for the Pakistani foreign advisor Ishaq Dar. So you know that the issues is the genocide of 1971, what the role from Pakistani military at that time, what the brutality and atrocities are there. And also we have in very the second issues that is our actually the asset issues from due remaining issues in 1970 and 1971. What is happening? And also the another third issue is very sophisticated issue. You know that the some Pakistanis people are living in Bangladesh from due the several years back. So we haven't very strong enough conditions to back to confirm back from this Pakistani from Bangladesh. So there's a very argumental issue. You know that I see the some from Pakistani newspaper and channels and also the Dun. They are the very popular newspaper in Dun. They have mentioned this Dhaka Islamabad relation very super. It's a very milestone relation. That's good, but you know that you have to clear to from Pakistan Bangladesh relation when you can maintain what is your unveiling relation for the past. So if you clear that you are from apology for that from 1971, I think the relation can be or might be good enough for the future. But you cannot from recognize these issues, consider these issues is very wrong and is very not a perfect for the two countries build up relations. So this is my observation.
And Prashanta, building on your answer, you mentioned that there are still some things between them that are not cleared and must be cleared before they move ahead. But what are the key strategic interests for Bangladesh in strengthening trade and connectivity with Pakistan at this moment?
You know that the present time, the two government have one agreement and five MAU. Very simply, you see that there is a trade, commerce, cultural, and academic some affiliation, nothing else. Very simple. Not a strategic a relation or other relation. You know that you can talk about the trade and commerce is far between in Bangladesh and Pakistan. You haven't talked about the mileage distance. So another point, you know that the firstly I mentioned that in Bangladesh there is some rising pro-Pakistani activities are here. There is some political party they have adopted Pakistani ideology. So there is some vote bank issues, correctly vote bank issues, and the government actually they have a very soft corner for the Pakistan because there is some vote bank, and the political parties are adopted here from Pakistan also for the vote bank. That is one kind of issue. And the second issue is actually in geostrategic issues. We talk about the present time. We haven't talked about the VRI and Indo-Pacific strategy. You know that the VRI that is direct influence in China, and also the you can talk about the Indo-Pacific strategy that is from direct influence from US. So you know that the Pakistan uh, relations the present time is a good or bad, is an profitable or non-profitable. This is bargaining issues now because of this framing issue in the Pacific issues and also in the VR issues. We have to connect it for that each other. But in the economic era on in the global strategy, you can't be isolated. You have a very economic force. You can trade and commerce and everything, but you have it very softly. You know that the in this the South Asian belt we have an organization that is SAC, South Asian Regional Corporation, and Bangladesh is you know that the establishment of the SAC from Dhaka, and we have a very strong and very affiliated and rebut this organization very well because you know that there is some abiding, some political, some and major issues. So in this the point we are thinking in a very wide glance. There is an Pakistan-Bangladesh relation is very good and enough, but in the behind the reason you see that some strategic and some political interest for there. Actually, is a hidden interest. We don't know what is happening, but you have to clear. First of all, you have don't clear for that the people, and it's not very benefited for the both countries. I think it's clear to all the government what is your objective and what is your destination, and
Yes.
have to say sorry in 1971 casualties. It's a very actually a historical touch for the Bangladeshi people.
Yes, thank you very much, Prashanta Kumar Shil, for joining us and sharing your insight as a political commentator from Dhaka. Thank you very much.